This video is about practical ways to support people with dementia to engage in activities that are purposeful and meaningful to them in social groups such as planned activity groups and at home. Engaging in activities that are purposeful and meaningful to us helps us to feel good about ourselves and supports our well-being. This doesn't change when a person is diagnosed with dementia. There are many opportunities for people with dementia to engage in activities that they find meaningful, both at home and in social groups. To support meaningful engagement, we need to get to know the person behind their dementia. This is what person-centred care is all about. It includes finding out about their life story, their strengths, and ways to support individual choice and independence. Montessori is one example of a person-centred approach to engagement, and many of the activities you will see in this video are based on this approach. Meaningful engagement encourages people to be creative and to join in activities that stimulate and challenge them. It helps them to remember who they are and what's important to them, as well as giving them a sense of belonging, particularly when activities are shared with other people.
That's very nice, Cheryl. I think so.
What Montessori means to me personally is giving the clients a choice and also giving them their independence and a freedom. Before we did the training, some of the clients used to sit and they used to basically fall asleep, and we couldn't comprehend why. After we did the training, we understood why. And Montessori gave them a choice, gave them a joy, gave them things to do and make them feel good about themselves.
To me it was quite amazing, because I find that people who do have some cognitive decline haven't necessarily lost the ability of their learned or their limpid memory, so they're still more than capable of using a sharp knife, using a pair of scissors, using a knife and fork. Just because people do have some memory loss doesn't necessarily mean that they aren't capable of doing lots of the things that they've done all their lives.
The project has been terrific, all the changes here at South Haven, getting all the clients involved and all the staff has been fantastic. Clients now can do things for themselves and get involved with different activities.
We're going to use them in our cooking, so that's why we're planting the herbs today.
But how do we know if someone is meaningfully engaged when people with dementia sometimes have difficulty showing their feelings? The ways that people show their engagement vary according to the person and the situation. Laughing and having fun are obvious signs a person is meaningfully engaged. But quietly watching others involved in an activity or helping other people are also signs of meaningful engagement. This is different to the behaviour we might see when people with dementia are not engaged, such as falling asleep, refusing to participate, or walking away. So who determines which activities are meaningful and which ones are not? The simple answer is the person with dementia determines what is meaningful to them. And remember, it's the experience of engagement that's important, not the outcome. Engagement in meaningful activity supports the independence, choice, and well-being of people living with dementia. Each person with dementia will engage in activities in their own individual way. It is the person with dementia who determines what is meaningful to them. Think about a time you recently observed a person with dementia engaged in an activity that was meaningful to them. Why do you think they engaged in the activity? How do you know the activity was meaningful to them? Did you observe anything that helped them to be engaged? In what ways do you think the person benefited from the experience?